So first of all, before starting with the types of images and objects, let me first of all make you clear regarding the characteristics of plane mirror. So as we have discussed plane mirror until now. So plane mirror exhibits few characteristics. Children, did you ever observe yourself inside a mirror? So whenever you look in yourselves into a mirror, do you feel as if you became taller or shorter? Not exactly. The size of the image will be exactly same as the size of the object. There no difference in the size is observed. But if you look into the mirror, you observe left hand as a right side and right as a left. Okay. So because whenever you are facing this, it is at right side for me, but in that mirror it is observed in the towards the left side. So it is laterally inverted. Left becomes right and right becomes left. Sidewise it is inverted. So that type of inversion is called as your laterally inverted. So two characteristics I have told you regarding the mirror. What are the two characteristics? The same size, the size of the image is as same as the size of the object. Point number 1. And the image is laterally inverted, left to right and right to left. And one more thing you need to know about the mirror is, so whatever be the distance between yourself and the mirror, the same distance is observed between the mirror and the image that is formed inside it. That means the distance between the object and the mirror is equal to the distance between the mirror and the image. So point number 3. Moving to the fourth point. The image formed inside the mirror is always erect and virtual. Erect means straight up head. So your head won't be coming down. If your head is down and legs are up, if it is visible in that pattern, then it is called as inverted image. Erect means upright. So head will be at the top and legs will be at the bottom, as similar as we are. Okay. So inverted and erect. So the image that is caught on the mirror is always erect but virtual. So what is meaning of virtual, children? Virtual means the images cannot be caught on the screen. You know, whenever you go to a movie or any screen projector and all, the images are caught on the screen. So you can see the image here. But in the case of mirror, we can see the image only inside the mirror but not outside the mirror. Okay, when it can be seen inside the mirror and which cannot be caught on a screen, that portion is called as a virtual image. But whenever the images, if it is caught on the screens, on the wall or on a movie screen or something, they are called as your real images. So the images formed on a mirror are always virtual. So these are the main points you need to know about the characteristics of mirror. So let me write it one after the other. So first point. So what is the first point, children? So the image is formed. Is it this image formed inside the mirror or outside the mirror? Image is always seen inside the mirror. That means behind the mirror. Behind. Okay? Well, behind the mirror. First point. Second one, image, the size of the image is same as the size of the object. The size of image is same as size of object. Point 3. Next, the image is laterally inverted. What is laterally inverted? This is in concept 2, children. This is from concept 2A. You can go through your book material, and the earlier was regarding the concept 2. This is from concept 2 and that was from concept 2A. Okay, well, so the image is always found behind the mirror. The size of the image is same as the size of the object, and the image is laterally inverted. Laterally inverted means left to right and right to left. And vice versa. Vice versa means right to left, left to right and right to left. Left is appeared as right and right is appeared as left. Now the next point, point number 4, that is the image is the distance between the object and the mirror is equal to the distance between the mirror and the image. That means in front next last 2 points. The image is virtual. The image so formed is virtual. Meaning of virtual? That means meaning of virtual is it cannot be caught on the screen. Cannot be caught on the screen. Next, last point, the image so formed is always erect. Erect means straight upwards. Okay. So, if you want to picturize this, let me explain you clearly. The image is formed behind the mirror. So, this is your mirror, silvered back. Not a proper picture. Silvered inside. So first point, here is your object. For your clarity, I'll just, okay. So something like this. If you observe this image, then the image is formed not in front of him. It is formed inside the mirror, behind the mirror. That is called as a behind. Other side of the, behind the mirror means other side of the mirror. But here you have left side, I wrote pink color. So this will now inside the mirror, it is observed in the right side. And the red one will appear towards the right side. Okay, so behind the mirror. Size of the image, whatever be the size of the object is there, it will be the same size of the object. So second point, size remains same. Size remains same. The image is laterally inverted. Laterally inverted means here in this case it is in this direction, here in this case it is in this direction, left to right and right to left. Distance between the object and mirror are same. That means from here to here, if some, let us suppose that some value distance is x, here also the distance will be x only. Same as the distance between the mirror and object. Image is virtual. Virtual means what I said there, it can be seen only inside the mirror. It can't be seen anywhere else. And the image is erect. Erect means, so if the head is up, head is also up only. So inverted, this is erect. Opposite of erect is inverted. So inverted means, suppose if the object is something like this, then image, if it is observed something like this, then it is called as an inverted image. So we are not getting any inverted images in the mirror. Okay. So I hope the characteristics regarding the mirror are clear, children. Now let us try to understand in detail regarding the types of images as well as types of objects. Here we go. Okay. So first of all, moving to the, what is image? First of all, let us try to find out what is image. Whenever the rays of light coming out from a point, some point is I have considered, from here, from the point, number of light rays are coming. Okay. So whenever the rays of light are coming out, means diverging out. Diverging means moving away from each other. Okay. Moving away from each other, like actually it has to go straight, no? Instead of that, it is moving like the spreaded. They were spread and they are moving in different directions, diverge from a particular point. So if the rays of light diverging from a point after reflection, or maybe after reflection, or maybe after refraction, maybe they may go inside, okay, whatever it is, okay, or they may come back, something like this. Okay, these are the reflected light rays, they are the refracted light rays, and anything can happen. So the rays of light diverging from a point either after reflection or refraction actually meet, they will meet at some point, actually meet or appear to meet at some other point. They either directly they may meet or they appear to meet. Okay, they seem as if they are meeting, really they won't meet, but we observe it as so. It happens generally in the mirror. Okay, I'll picturize this carefully to make you understand. So what is image means? The rays of light, okay, diverging from a point after reflection or refraction actually meet at some point or appear to meet at some other point, then that point is called as your image. That point is called as your image. So let me write down the definition for that. The rays of light after diverging from a point after reflection or refraction actually meet. Or appear to meet. At some other point. Then that point itself is called image. I hope you understood, children. So what is image? The rays of light diverging from a point actually meet or appear to meet at some other point. Then that particular point is called as an image. So this image again classified into two types. One is virtual image, the other is real image. So let us try to understand the same. So types of images. So what are they? Virtual image and real image. So let us look into it one after the other. Okay. So we'll first of all about your virtual image. So when the rays of light, again as I said that when the rays of light diverging from a point after reflection or refraction, whatever be the case, appear to diverge from another point, appear to diverge from another point. They actually diverge from one point, but this show as if they are diverging from another point. That type of reflection is called as a virtual image. So let me rewrite the same. The rays of light diverging from a point after reflection or refraction appear to diverge from another point, appear to, so they actually diverge from one particular point, but they seem as if they are coming out from some other point. I will draw the picture for that. Diverge from some other point. Then because of this we can observe some image, and the image so formed, the image formed in this process is called as your virtual image. The image so formed is called as your virtual image. Is it clear, children? What is virtual image? The rays of light diverging from a point after reflection or refraction appears to diverge from another point. Then during this process some image can be observed. This image is generally termed as your virtual image. So let us try to understand the same with the help of a diagram. So for this what we consider is, let us consider a plane mirror. Okay, consider a plane mirror. So on this plane mirror, let us suppose that some rays, so for my clarity I am just keeping a mark over here. Okay, yes. So let us suppose that there is an object here, some object is lying here. So from this object I want to see the image of this object. This is O object. Okay. So in order to, I would like to see this object, then what happens? Some light rays must be emitted, coming out from this object. Okay, the light rays must come out from this object. So let us suppose that some rays are coming out from this object, different directions, something here, here, enough, I think. Oof. Let us mark this as point O. O for object. And this be some A, first point be A and second point be some B. So these are all the incident rays. What are these, children? These are all your incident rays. Okay. So after meeting the mirror, what exactly may happen, children? After meeting the mirror, this is your mirror. When they reach the mirror, generally these rays will reflect back into the same medium following this path. Okay, sorry. So these light rays after falling on this mirror, okay, let me also mark the mirror as some MM1, okay, silver to the back side. So O will meet A and this also meet this B. We can observe some light rays between A and B. So these are the light rays, and again after falling on the mirror, they are again reflected back in this particular direction. Okay. And it can be seen by the observer. This can be seen by the observer. Okay, eye of an observer. So whenever this observer sees that, actually what happens, the rays from the object diverge in between A and B, and again